Oceans were one of the first things that got added into Minecraft in its early days, and as things evolve in life, so did these ancient biomes, giving it different purposes besides relaxation. Today we're going to be deep diving into the world of Minecraft, explaining the hidden secrets inside of this biome. These waters hold various mobs, with each one of them having their own designated features, making them special in their own way. Mobs such as sea turtles, elder guardians, drowned axolotls, normal guardians, dolphins, fishes, and squids that roam the ocean giving it life. First of the mobs that we're going to look at today are going to be drowned. Drowned are hostile mobs that live underwater with an HP of 20 or 10 hearts. They can spawn in with a trident, a shell, and a fishing rod, and can drop one of them if either of them are cubed. It is also possible to drop gold ingots and rotten flesh when they die, but again, all of these have a small percentage of happening. Gems are also vulnerable to sunlight and also take damage from conduct power. So if you're ever low on health, if you need to run away, or if you just can't fight any mobs, just go near one. Just either go into sunlight or just go next to a conduct power, because it will save you a lot of time. Sea turtles are a passive mob, meaning that they won't attack you even when you provoke them. They spawn on various different ocean beaches and lay eggs there, creating more turtles. You can breed two sea turtles by feeding them seagrass. One of the turtles will get the eggs and lay them at the nearest beach. After a few minutes, a baby turtle will hatch. As the baby turtle transforms into a grown one, it will drop scots. If you gather five of these, you can craft Turtle Shell, which grants you the water breathing effect, enabling the player to stay underwater for a longer period of time. You can also use it to craft Turtle Massive Potion, which gives you resistance 4 and slowness 4 when applied on a player or a mob. Fishes, like other passive underwater mobs, tend to swim endlessly in the sea and will go through the player if it comes into contact with one. When killed, the fish will drop as an food item, letting the player eat it raw or cooked inside of a furnace, smoker, or on top of a campfire. There are three types of fish in the sea: cod, which is made of raw cod; tropical fish, which contains clownfish and pufferfish; and salmon, that is a raw version of the fish. Dolphins are neutral mob, meaning that if you damage them or provoke them, they will hit back, especially if they're in a group. They have 10 HP, and depending on difficulty, they will do more damage. These gorgeous creatures will play with any item that is floating underwater and leap majestically out of the water and over obstacles. If a player decides to feed them with cod or salmon, dolphins will lead them to a shipwreck. Also, you will get the ability to swim faster when you're next to one. Normal and elite guardians can spawn inside of or near an ocean monument, while the normal guardian don't have much of a purpose besides attacking the player. Elite guardians protect the treasure that is sitting in the middle of the monument. These elites will spawn at 3 specific sections and will try to intervene the player as they conquer their home. Normal and elite guardians attack the player with powerful laser beams that does up to 9 damage, with the ability to give you less mining ability. So don't try to fight them if you're not prepared. When a normal guardian dies, there's a chance that one of these items will be dropped: raw cod, clownfish, pufferfish, salmon, prismarine crystal, or a shard. When an elite guardian dies, the same thing will happen. They will either drop a raw cod, raw salmon, prismarine shard, or prismarine crystal. Ruins, also known as ocean monuments, are structures that are built with either. They also have different sizes, varying from a large village down to being a single ruin hot in the waters. They are also rare, so don't go thinking that as soon as you get in the water, one will just pop in front of you. The shape and the size of the ruins vary greatly, and they often generate together in groups to create ruined villages. Two of these structures contain chests that have loot inside of them and is buried either behind or below sand and dirt. There are different types of loot that you can get depending on the size of the ruins that you're visiting. Big chests contain enchanted books, golden apples, buried treasure maps, and emeralds, and the small ones contain build treasure map and emeralds.